Hello and welcome to Knights of the Hobby Table. I'm your host Blake, here with the always obscure Oblerone. How are you, buddy?
Obscure?
Yeah, I don't know.
How am I obscure? It's because I'm behind a cloud of smoke.
It's because your hair looks like a large huntsman spider when unfurled. That is obscure, whether you like it or not. What's been going on, man? What's been going on?
Yeah, not too much, man. It's been a couple of rough weeks, but at least halving is getting me through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you been up to, man? Because I know you've had a wild 2 weeks.
I've had a wild couple of weeks, but just quickly, I just want to say, I understand that people are doing it pretty fucking tough around the place. Like, all around the world. I'm very fortunate where I'm at the moment. Australia's pretty chill. But, everyone out there that's doing it tough, we see you. We're here for you. We can't help you, but we can chat with you, and we can support you through your hobby journey. So, get some positivity going. If that's all we bring to you, we're happy for it. And then right over.
Exactly that, man. We're always happy to have a couple of chats.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. It's always good banter. What have we been up to? What have I been up to? Well, I had holidays. It was nice. I did a whole bunch of chilling the fuck out, which was nice, really needed. I also got approved for a loan for a car, so I went and purchased myself a brand new, or not brand new, but a new car on the weekend. I got myself a 2011 Volkswagen Golf R, which for those who don't know is a little bit of a performance hatchback. It's very quick. So I've gone from driving a bottom model Yaris to a very nice Golf. It's very quick. So I've been out and about adventuring in that all day today. I drove it to work yesterday. But we're up in the mountains today and driving around and all these sorts of things. It's just beautiful, man. I've never really had a car to just enjoy driving. It's always just been transport. So actually enjoying the hobby of being out and about in a nice car is fucking wicked.
Yeah, just being able to cruise. I get that, man.
I get motherfuckers pulling up next to me and sort of over here it's always wankers and big four-wheel drives. And they sort of look at you in your little hatchback and just put it into sports and just leave them in the fucking last dimension. It's like, in Star Wars when they hit the warp drive and all the stars turn to lines?
Yeah.
That's what it's like driving the Golf, man. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So, not to quote Queen too hard, but I'm in love with my car, So,
well, you don't want to ride your bicycle anymore?
No, not at all. So I think, obviously there's fish tank stuff going on and whatnot, because that's just an ever-present thing, but at the moment a lot of my focus is the car. But, then, I loaned a bit more money than I needed and whatever, and I got a really good deal on the car. And it sort of turned out that I just had some extra cash floating around, and I made an offer on another dime bag guitar. So yesterday was a new car day, and today is an NGD, a new gear day for the old guitar. So I got I picked up the Dean Dimebonics ML. Now, for those who don't know what the fuck that is, basically, Dimebag had all these weird sayings that he'd always use. And they called it Dimebonics. It's his own little language, and this guitar has them all, scrawled all over there, like a skull and, a rattlesnake. Real fucking cool looking. And there's a scroll just near the trem block, of the fucking Floyd Rose. Down the bottom, it just says, "Get your pull." And that's my Discord name. So, the guitar literally had my name on it. It was calling to me.
Yeah.
So I had to pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, what would you gonna do? It literally has your name on it.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do when my name is written on it? It was clearly destined to happen that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell. It's funny actually, man. This guy, so I met him through a Dimebag gear group on Facebook. And we just chat occasionally. This decent dude. There's half an hour up the road. And he didn't even have the guitar up for sale. And I was just like, hey bro, hypothetically, what would you want for it? And he's like, oh yeah, I'll take this much. I was like, how about this much? He's like, oh, let me think about it. I'm like, all right, man. You have, till Sunday. He got back to me the next day. He's like, I'm going to play it all day and cry, and then you can pick it up. I'm like, all right, man. But then, I'll tell you what. We go out. I'm going to regale you with the story real quick. We go out, and I'm thinking like, oh, yeah, it's half an hour drive. Not too bad. Nice road. Take the golf, Go out there. No, mate. I forgot how quickly suburbs turn into country here. Like I go from my house, which is like just suburbs, to cattle grits. Like, you know what cattle grits are?
It's like rocky roads.
No, they're like, think like you got a road with a driveway and there's like a gap there. And it's like got like railway tracks across it. So cattle can't walk out it. Like, they can't get through it. And like, that shit is hard to do a car. And I'm out there, and there's fucking cattle grits everywhere, man. I'm like out in the fucking boonies, and we're like, no phone reception, nothing. I'm like, this is like a half an hour from my house. Anyway, we arrived at the dude's house. Nice guy. Definitely looked like a Pantera fan. Take from that what you will. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's like, come in, bro, come in. This is it. This is the day I get murdered. Oh well, Bowen had my car keys just in case. He could have escaped, We left 2 people with the car, 2 came in. But we go in there, man, walk into this room, and this motherfucker has some gear, dude. Like, he's got a Mesa Boogie cabinet, and head. He's got an angle cabinet and head, a Marshall. And I'm like, holy shit, all these pedals and that. Like, he obviously puts all of his money into that.
Yeah.
He's got 2 Epiphone Explorers, an Epiphone V, some other guitar next to it. He had the Dime from Hell, the Lightning Bolt. He had the Far Beyond Driven Dimebag guitar. He had a Dimebag amp next to it. Then I look over to the side, he's got a Washburn Dime, like the Rebel one. And I'm like, I've never seen a Washburn Dime like that level of quality in my life. And I'm like, oh bro, is that like one of the Chinese ones, like the knockoff ones? He's like, no dude, like, it's genuine. I'm like, fuck off.
USA one?
I don't know if it was a USA, but I'm like, how much was it, man? He's like, I paid 20 grand.
Woo, that must be a USA one.
Yeah, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Then he's like, oh yeah, open up these other cases. He's got another ML, which was like, oh yeah, whatever. He's got that camo Razorback I was telling you about a while back. And then the motherfucker has this USA Dean Skulls Razorback, which they're all custom shop. And it's like the most metallic guitar I've ever seen, bro. Just massive flecks of metallic paint on this skull design. Oh, I didn't know they looked that good until I saw it in person. Long and short of it, I busted my balls, bought my guitar, got out of there, escaped Hickville alive, went out for a nice drive afterwards. So that was just my day.
Yeah. Sounds like an awesome day, man.
It's been a ride, brother. You know what the worst thing is? It's been such a busy day, I haven't even got to plug it in. But I did get to show
I know what you'll be doing after we're done recording.
Oh, I can't, man. It's like 1 a.m.
No.
It's a tomorrow thing. But,
yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, man, I showed the Discord members before. They fucking seemed to lose their brain over it. You were there for it,
yeah.
Unveiling, so... But yeah, what have you been up to, man? Still?
Ooh, well, the Saber journey is continuing, that's for sure. I've placed an order for one, and it should be coming in hopefully around my birthday.
What one did you get again?
The Fallen Order one from Damien Saber.
That's right. The one you were waiting for to launch?
No, they launched it somewhere similarly, and I was like, I can't be bothered buying a Profi one. It's just too much money, so I just went with a basic RGB since I'm gonna use this one to spin and stuff. And if I'm gonna hit it like with my kids, there's bound to have something to happen. So I kind of want this one to be resilient.
I'm not sure if you and I have it in us to not hit other people with them.
Yeah,
like I just don't know if we had that level of discipline.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's been Sabers, and when my kid came over, we watched the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. We started The Mandalorian. We watched the old Star Wars movies as well, like 4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah.
It's been a lot of Star Wars, that's for sure.
Has he watched 1, 2, and 3?
He's watched all the movies now, even Rogue One. Not Solo. He hasn't seen that one.
Man, I'm struggling with Andor. I'm on the second episode and I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, I like it. It's a long ball tease, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping it gets good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to wait till I have not much else to watch to really dig into it. Like, because I got Rings of Power and House of the Dragon and fucking. Me and the missus are watching Dragon Ball Z through at the moment, which is fucking mad. Yeah. She just got introduced to Trunks today, and I was so happy.
Fair enough. So besides loads of Star Wars, I primed a load of all my grey plastic, basically, that's been built, and gave it base coats and started painting. Almost done with a squad of Marines.
I saw some of the stuff you're putting out, man. It's looking good. I wish you'd use a good quality airbrush that was gifted to you. But,
I don't want to clog it,
Bro, I think that's what's wrong with mine, eh? Like, it was shit in the bed the other day on me. I might even be missing an O-ring. I don't know. I just gotta sit down.
Fair enough. So besides priming, I've played a hell of a lot of Tacticus. And that's kind of where this episode is going, because I thought that some of our friends we got into this, sorry, kind of wanted a little bit of beginner tips, because it's sometimes it's kind of a hard game to figure out, and better to do it in being a person in the top 10. So
while this is totally a corporate shill episode, no, it's also to be honest, I'm in need of the tips. Like, Ovi's mostly going to be leading this one. I'm just here to derail him and ruin his day, basically. But, like, I've been playing heaps and I'm just fucking bad, so I don't know what that says about me. But maybe I'll learn some stuff and be better.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like 2 weeks ago, I would say that I'm not doing great either. But, like, my progress has been really good, and I don't know, like I've ran out of Blackstone for a while now, and I'm just keep on leveling and gearing up and doing the best you can.
I spent my Blackstone on a reroll of a requisition thing.
Yeah, that's like one thing you should do probably in the start, but there's a point where you're like, it's not worth buying the pods anymore. That's where I'm at now. Yeah, man, it's way more worth it.
I'm just saving the 10 requisition orders every time.
Yeah, that's what you do. You save the 10 pods, and hopefully you get something good. Usually you don't, but hopefully you get something. My fingers are crossed for you, but I don't get anything that I need. And it's just better to buy like the legendary XP books for me to level up my characters that I have. There's a little tip for you when you reach that kind of level where you don't get anything from requisition orbs. Just buy the books and level up your guys instead, because like at legendary level it takes forever to level them up, so those books will help you out a lot.
Alright, so have you got some beginner tips for us, brother?
Yeah, the first one is probably way too late for a lot of people already. That's the Yarick offer. For the first day or 2 days that you play, you can buy a character, Yarick, for not a lot of money, and he is probably one of the better characters you can get early on in the game.
Right.
He is gonna help you massively throughout the Indomitus campaign. Probably help you clear it all the way to 7, like the last boss.
Right. See, yeah, because I'm up to like a bit of a wall in the Indomitus campaign. I think it's like the second last guy on it. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it becomes a drag. You have to gear up your guys and use your tactics to get through the levels, but yeah, Yarick is...
I don't think Yarick is for sale anymore.
No, it's only an offer for the first 2 days, so
Yeah,
I haven't bought him either, and I'm really regretting it because he is huge in PvP. He is huge in the guild raids. He will do most of your damage on everything. So if you have him, gear him up, level the skills. Only the one that spawns the guardsman, and he will wreck face in guild raids and in PvP.
there's actually I'm just having a look now at the game. They got the Black Legion Mega Pack going at the moment, 80% off. $19 instead of $43. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you kind of can unlock them just by playing regularly.
Can you? But I think it's the campaign as well.
Yeah. But Angrax you unlock through guild raids.
Yep, got him. Yep.
Archimatos you unlock by doing Onslaught.
Yep.
And Harken you unlock by doing the PvP stuff, like the arena. Yeah. And like for your first box you get like 100 shards of him. And I think you need like 150 to unlock him, or 250. So just grind up like every day as much as you can, get all the boxes you can, and you should probably unlock the Fall Acadia campaign pretty fast. I think I unlocked it within the week or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I like to do that because I don't have it.
Yeah, within the week or 2 weeks, I think maximum it should take you, and then it's you should have Archimatos.
No, I'm trying to think of what campaigns I have. Nah, okay, I don't have Fall Acadia. I have Octarius.
Exactly, you have the orc guys. Fair.
Exactly.
Those are very cool too, but we'll get to those later on.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry to derail you, man.
That's fair enough, dude. It's we're gonna keep on talking about really good characters, and Yarrick is one of them. If you have the chance, buy him. Otherwise, hopefully you get him through some drops. I haven't gotten them yet, and I'm regretting not buying it. But
cross your balls for me on my next loot drop.
Yeah, exactly. So the Imperial team, usually you start off with the Imperials. You have the Tigerius the Psyker, you have Certus the Sniper, Bert, Bellator the what's it called, like the heavy guy that spawns more units, and Vindicta, and you have the healer. Forget about the healer, don't do anything with him, he's just crap, you don't need him.
Bellator the Inceptor Sergeant, yep.
Yeah. I think the best character from those 5 that you get to is definitely going to be Vindicta, because she has like an active ability that lets you shoot twice. And if you level her up so she unlocks her passive ability, she will blast entire areas. So
I kill
if you
my own
play
guys
her
with that a lot.
Yeah, like she will wreck faces. If you have a group that's huddled up, just try and shoot somewhere tactically in the middle of it, and she will spread fire everywhere. Also, she will hit your own guys, so be careful with that. But she will help you a lot in probably the later levels, just by tactically placing her and shooting at certain targets, killing them or stopping them, because you can't walk through fire either. So you'll be able to stop movement for the other team. So
yeah.
That was Vindicta.
Yeah.
You have the couple of next ones. You want to take those?
Yeah. I find Bellator, the Inceptor guy, he's pretty good as a tank. Like, if there's enemies I really want to keep busy and block mobs and stuff like that, like especially swarms, like the Necron swarms, the Tyranid swarms, that guy, when he does his ability when all the extra Marines come in, he's fantastic just for tying people up. Like, I've won battles just on having only his duplicates alive that you can't even control. But because they're so tanky, they just don't die. So yeah, that one's pretty good. The other guy is Curtis, the Like, he's a dude with a sniper, yeah. So, I find he's really fucking good. Not just as an Overwatch, like, he is good because if people rush towards you, they usually do a response shot or something. Like, he just sort of does
Overwatch. It's kind of a thing that's from tabletop that you can shoot Overwatch.
So he's really cool for that, but I also find heavily armored units, if you use that ability of his, he really hammers them, and then you can hit them once they're softened up. But he will fucking nail heavily armored units, which is cool. Yep. So, I use him quite a lot. Like, him and the flamethrower chick are probably my favorites, and the psyker dude. Excuse my lack of not knowing names, because I barely remember mine most days.
I kind of want to add on to Bellator that the longer you wait with using his active ability, the more units he will spawn. So what you do is you wait like maybe 2-3 rounds. If you can hang out more, even more, especially for the onslaught level, for example. If you wait longer, you can probably surround a whole mob with just Inceptors, and they will run everywhere and pick up gold and shoot other people. Very useful for the onslaught. It's kind of what kept me going. I cleared the completely Imperial onslaught just with help from his spawns. He's really good.
I'm gonna do that now. Yeah, sweet.
So that's the beginner team for the Imperials. Of course, there's a lot more models, but you have to grind them to unlock them. Especially the Cadia people, you have to grind to unlock. I've just unlocked the mirror campaign for Fall of Cadia. And there's a couple of good characters in there. I think I'll talk more when I have more experience with them.
Yeah.
There's few sisters models, characters, that are also really good. I've been lucky enough to get Morven Val very early on. She is really good as a tank, and she will destroy like units around that are like huddle up a little bit same like Vindicta but better.
That's cool. She sounds right.
Yeah, if you had a chance to play when the Roswitha event was on, she is massively good against the guild raid boss. Because she does bonus damage to Psychers, and all of the guild raid bosses are Psychers. So,
sweet.
She does bonus damage. She's probably being... I'm leveling up her now, and she's adding a lot of extra damage. So, good tip there.
Yeah,
the rest, sweet. I don't really feel like talking about them until I've had more use of them. So, we'll hold on for that. But... the next faction that I have probably most of the characters of besides Abaddon and Typhus is the Chaos faction. Like we mentioned earlier, you will unlock Angrax, Archimedes, and Harken pretty fast. So you'll unlock the Fall of Cadia campaign, which is pretty good, but it gets hard really fast as well. So if you only have those 3 guys, you're gonna have to invest a lot in them.
So I don't have Harken. I actually have Archimedes, Volk, and Angrax. Yeah, I have Volk.
Volk is really good. Yeah, he's super good. He is also really good for the guild raid because he does pierce damage, which will go just straight through the armor of the guild boss as well. So I'll level him up so he stays alive. I wouldn't focus too much on him, but he's still good. If there's one of the characters of those 4 that we just mentioned, Volk, Angrax, Archimedes, and Harken, level up Archimedes and level up his skills. His skill is that he will spawn in bloodletters around the target. And those, if you level them high enough, they become as strong as your regular characters. Like, I'm at legendary level for that guy now, and I think the HP of them is like around 800 HP. They do 700 damage. That will wipe out most of the characters in PvP.
Okay, see, now I've just been smart and put that up to level 8 while we're talking.
Yeah, Archimedes, he is definitely gonna be a big help. He has been my biggest damage dealer in the guild raids because he can keep the boss locked in in a square. So if he doesn't move, he won't spawn ads. He won't do anything else. So if you keep him locked up there and keep him damaged, you can just hit him with everything else and just go ham. I got up to 40k damage in the guild raid. And I usually do like around 20. Yeah.
I'm doing like 2,000, dude. I'm
at 40k. it's really cool to finally get those numbers.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, man, we're a top 6 guild, man. It's
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over your elitism. Jeez.
Oh, sorry.
You should be dying on the battlefield with your Knights of the Hobby Table brothers. Damn Swedish Space Marine motherfucker.
Maybe I should sweep in for like a season or something and just come in and help. Yeah, but like I said, the Bloodletters from Archimedes, especially in the Fall Acadia campaign, there's going to be a unit called Last Cannons, and they have Overwatch, so they will shoot all your units to the
they're real hard, man. They were shooting me, and I was like, man, fuck this.
Yep. So the Last Cannons, the Blooders, will just soak up the Last Cannon shots, and hopefully you'll be able to progress a lot more.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, Angrax. He is one of those guys that you just don't bother leveling him. He is... Just keep him like at a level where he doesn't die when people look at him. Because he is just not worth the hassle, but you have to take him along. Which is kind of a really bad thing. But just hide him in a corner and let Archimedes tank and go ahead and... Harken is also really good. So
he's not really worth the resources to level up, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Angrax, definitely put him on the burner if you don't have the resources to spare. But there's a lot more better characters out there than Angrax. Volk being one of them. So if you have Volk, focus him up instead.
Sweet.
And if you've been unlucky enough to unlock some of the Death Guard guys, most of them are shit. Terrible shit.
Oh, really? Actually, yeah. Yeah, I got that big motherfucker with the swingy ballsack fucking thing. Hold up. What's the cunt's name? Maladus?
Maladus, yeah.
I have him, I've upgraded him a bit, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? He's not doing it for me.
Yeah, he's terrible. Not good. The only guys that are worth investing a little bit of time in is Rotbone. He is a healer, and he will resurrect your characters if they die. A chance to, obviously. So he is worth taking along, and I recently unlocked Corodius, which has been one of the reasons why I've been doing so much damage lately. Because I just keep him in the backline and let his ability continue, because his ability means that you will spawn poxwalkers in an area around you, which is your contagion area. The contagion area is a Death Guard specific debuff that will increase every 2 rounds. So the first round it's just 1 hex around him, the second round it's 2 hexes, the third and fourth is 2 hexes, and then 5th and up it's 3 hexes. So if you wait long enough to use his active ability, you can spawn up to like 6, 7, 8 poxwalkers in one go.
It's funny,
and that's massive.
It's funny that the Nurgle guys kind of suck, because it's almost as if like screechy fuckwits that think Papa Nurgle is the best are actually fuckwits, even in this game. Just saying. Not projecting anything or anything. All I can say is if you know, you know.
I do know.
The boys know.
I definitely know.
Yeah, cool. So, on to some Xenos characters. We have Elithnil the Spider and Makhotep, the Royal Warden. They're pretty good additions. The spider, he gets out these fucking scarabs.
Yeah.
And like the cool thing about the scarabs, what I've noticed is every turn, if they don't get completely wiped out, they'll actually duplicate. Which is cool as hell. Like, and they hit really hard. Like,
they do.
really hard. Like, it's saved my ass a few times in PvP. Like, I'll kind of, I'll keep him to the back a bit, because he's a little squishy. And I'll keep him to the back and, like, make sure my, interceptor guy cops the bullets. And then I'll spawn in those scarabs. And, like, it just cleans people up, man. I've won with just the scarabs before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. But, like you said, if they get wiped, they won't obviously duplicate.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why you usually run him with Makothep, because his active ability means that your ads or your non-characters get another turn. So they get to move around and attack again, or they duplicate, and the duplicates go attack.
Really?
So that's huge. If you have luck, you can use those two guys again, or you spawn 3 and one goes do something, or you have super luck and you have 4 all of a sudden that will go around and wreck shit up. So he is definitely a good combination with the spider.
Is that the Relentless March ability?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I don't have that yet.
No, that's his active ability. Relentless March is the extra movement.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting that now anyway. I'm going to try now. Grind some shit.
Yeah,
definitely
it's really good.
Playing right now or anything. That would be irresponsible.
No, but like I said, Makothep is really good, and if you unlock his passive ability, you will get 1 extra hex of movement. And the way that you use that is in live tournaments, man. I've wrecked people up so many times because they forget that I get an extra hex of movement.
That's insane.
And yeah, you have this button called the Danger Zone, which will show you exactly where all the characters will go.
Yeah.
It turns up red. So people usually put it at the line, and the next time they'll like, I'm gonna jump him and kill all his characters in one go. But with Makothep giving +1, it doesn't show that in the Danger Zone. Because then you can rush up instead and blow all his characters up. It's been... that's
how I use that orc guy with the big axe and the shoulder mounted gun. I'll move him as far as his hexes can go on the first turn, and then I'll like make him do his charge thing, and he'll usually in PvP murder at least 1 or 2 of the other people right in front of me. And it's like first turn, if they've lost anyone in their first turn, they're already shitting themselves.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Like, mostly what I do is I position my characters up the first round really well so that they're out of range from them. And when it's my turn again, usually they screw up and miss that I get an extra hex, or they put out 1 character, or that Vindicta, for example, can reach. And if she can reach 1 of them and they're huddled up, they'll burn their whole team apart. Straight away, you win instantly. And then you just take points. If you can take 2 characters in the live tournament, and then just you go out and take the 3 points, you win instantly.
Okay.
So, yeah. So big major tips for the Xenos is definitely level Alefnel's skills, and Royal Warden, give him the gear so that he will be able to survive long enough to use his ability for the Scarabs again.
Yeah. That makes
that's
perfect sense.
Definitely good for the Xenos. If you, however, get lucky on the Orcs and get a Tank Smasher, he will help you out tremendously in the guild raids. We've recently been analyzed in an article on Reddit, and they were all like, oh, what's the secret to Tank Smasher? He is just we don't get it. Why would people use him in the guild raids, for example? And I'll give you a little tip there. If you get lucky with Tank Smasher, his ability will charge straight to the boss. If you get lucky, he will push your characters forward, which means that you'll get access to the boss even faster in your turn. So it's all about getting to the boss as fast as possible to lock him in his position and then just blast him as much as you can.
Right.
So Tank Smasher will help you with that.
He's
Plus
got
one
to put the
movement.
little tank out the front, right? Like the little...
No, Tank Smasher is the guy that runs on a really big squig.
I don't have him yet.
Yeah. You have to unlock him through a requisition. I don't have him either, but a lot of people in the guild use him, and he has been solid for them. If he crits, he hits hard. Really hard. And he gets bonus damage against big targets, which is a guild raid boss.
Bro, you have figured this game out, and I'm just like, press the button.
Yeah, I think I have a lot to thank to my fellow Swedish Space Marines guildies.
My favorite thing is that now you can't tell us how much gaming isn't a hobby anymore, because you game more than me at the moment.
Shut up!
You wouldn't want to be caught not hobbying, would you, Obi?
I hobby. Look, my miniatures are right there. They're just getting dusty.
On your phone, Tacticus, got it.
Oh, and also Star Wars games. I mean, what?
I actually just downloaded Overwatch 2. I'm going to give that a red hot crack soon.
Oh,
yeah, no. That's what's sad, buddy. Anyway, back to a game that's probably not going to rip my wallet off. Tacticus.
Yeah. Yeah. They recently released the Eldari faction. And
I got one of those guys.
Yeah, Calandus. He is a sniper. And he is huge in the live tournament. People have been using him all the time now. Cunnilingus. Can you lick this?
Obi, when we finish, Google what cunnilingus means, bro.
Oh, I know what it means.
Oh, okay. Okay, just checking. Yeah, I got mine up to a 4-star.
Hell yeah, that's good.
So, I don't know if that's good, but yeah. He was useless last time we used him, but he was only like a 2-star, so he's all beefed up now, you know?
Exactly. You don't need to beef him up tremendously, but if you get him to, especially for live tournament, that's the only way I'm gonna use him for live tournament, because his active means that you'll move, you use his active, you can shoot somebody and move again. So what you do is you can take a point, kill a target, and move to another point. So that gives you 3 points in one go with one guy. So take from that what you will, but he's been tremendous in live tournament. But otherwise, I don't really see much purpose for him. The next character they're gonna release in a week from now, 2 weeks maybe. He is gonna be a good addition for any guild raid team because he will give extra crit chance to your characters.
Is that all with the boob plates I was just looking at?
Yeah, the Autarch.
That's a cool model. Like
cool
character model, those rad.
Yeah, definitely. The next ones which they're gonna release after it are also very cool. They're so keep your eyes peeled for when they finally release those because I'm excited for them. I don't like Eldar. I usually like the elf factions, but I don't like Eldar in 40k. But they are.
I really like Eldar. I think they're cool as fuck.
That's fair. Yeah, that's.
They're space elves, bro. Like, if you were going to clap anyone's cheeks in the 41st millennium, it's got to be an Eldari.
Yeah, but not the Drukari.
Well, I mean, look, sometimes you need to get stepped on. You know?
Stepped on, ripped your cock off, and fucked with your own deep penis.
They're kind of like Cenobites from Hellraiser.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how I picture it too. Yeah,
but with less Cradle of Filth than fucking what's that shit called? I don't know. I forgot the word. I'm tired. Anyway.
Fair enough. So those are kind of all the characters we talked about. Well, at least the ones that I know are decent and good, and the ones that I have experience with. Some other quick tips to improve your gameage is energy usage. Of course, in the campaign modes, you use energy to either beat another level and I get access to grind the gear, or you grind the gear with your energy. There is also a way to do it fast with raid tickets, but I would suggest you save up the raid tickets until you really have to, or just don't have the time to play.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, if you're just going quickly, raid up the gear that you need, use up your energy. Use it up as much as you can to at least collect gear, because you're gonna always need gear.
Yeah, my logic was use the raid tickets. If I run out of raid tickets, I just would do it the old-fashioned way, you know?
Yeah, it's how you can do it, but for some quests, you kind of have to raid the nodes as well. So always have like a couple, say, stacked up.
Yeah, I have a couple of hundred still, so I'm not too concerned.
Yeah, I'm around that too, usually. What you can do to get a little bit more energy to play with is watch an ad. Highly recommended, because it will give you one more round of kicking ass on a campaign node to get more gear. And usually if you have the Blackstone available, buy the 50 Blackstone refill pack as well, because it gives you 100 more energy to play with. That's what I usually do daily.
The cool thing is too, if you're like me and your attention span can just click off to complete to the other side of the world, by the time you actually remember you're playing Tacticus, the ads are over, and then you can keep playing. You know, like I'm like, oh yeah, I'll watch the ad. Ooh, look at that. That's a pretty bird. Oh yeah, the ad's over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just a quick way to add a little bit more oomph to your characters faster. We mentioned ads real quickly. You can also use ads to reroll items in the item shop. So if you have your daily chest, which you can collect free, which has a few raid tickets in there, do that. And if you don't have anything to buy in there, if you're sitting on stacks of gold, just re-roll in the shop and see if you can buy any equipment that you need.
Good idea.
Yeah, there's usually offers for coins. Buy those, because you're probably going to use the gear down the line anyway. And if there is, of course, epic or legendary weapons available for any characters, if you have epic or legendary characters, buy them. So what you should always have is around 900 Blackstone, just in case you see one of those legendary weapons come up for a character that you can use. So legendary gear will help you out a lot in the higher levels as well. Higher crit chance, or higher damage amount, or higher block chance, or more armor, for example.
Yeah, see, it's funny because I've never once re-rolled the shop. I've never once bought anything from there. I just get my daily thing, I bug it out. It's all very helpful.
Yeah, so if you kind of want to optimize the shop a little bit, you have combined, you have 5 ads. So 1 for the energy, and then you'll have 4 for re-rolling the shop. Do the one for the energy first before you do the shop, because if you do the shop first, you won't be able to get the energy. So that's kind of something they don't really tell you about either. You have only 5 amount of ads per day that you can watch.
Right.
So use the energy first and then the shop. So if you see something in there, you should probably buy it. We talked about the next tip for the shop earlier. Is doing 10 pulls. Don't do it individually, because you have less chance of getting something good, because you have a guaranteed character with a 10 pull instead of a single pull. This can mean as well that you get a uncommon character or a common character as your guaranteed character, which will piss off a lot of people, me included, because that's all I've been getting lately.
Really? See, hold on, what have I gotten from there? So, from those 10 pulls, like, with the 10 fucking requisition, I got Maldus on my first one.
Mm-hmm.
My next one, I believe I got Gulgorts.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then, trying to think who the other person I got was. I think it was a Necron. Oops. Oh, actually, no, it was Volk.
Yeah, Volk.
So, yeah, so not bad.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
I'm just playing it the Pokemon way,
ones.
where I just try and collect them all, you know?
Yeah. And that's kind of the good part about this game, is you can collect them all if you actually grind the gear or grind the shards for them. It will take you a long time, but you will probably get them down the line if you are very adamant of getting a character. So,
for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of it for the game itself.
So what we do have for you guys is a creator code for sweepstakes. Snowprint is doing another giveaway with some really cool Eldari models. And they're the new faction in the game. And there's some interesting characters coming up. Once we have the chance to mess around with them, we'll report back to you about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so... but we do have a creator code as well. That you can add to their website for 3 extra entries. And we'll put that in the Tacticus thing, yeah? Like on the Discord?
It's in the channel there already.
Yeah, cool.
I should have pinned it. So if you're in the Discord, look it up there.
But if you're just listening audio, it's all upper case. Fuck man, I'm forgetting how words work. So it's KOTH Eldari 125.
No, it's
KOTHT.
Eldari 25. So no one in there, sadly.
But yeah, so stay tuned for more Tacticus goodness, because we're probably doing something for October.
Yes.
You know? So it could be fun. Foreshadowing, possibly.
Mm-hmm. Maybe another possible giveaway.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah. I've been saving up my pubes in a big clippy bag for a long time now. One lucky
Hairball.
That's a joke. Those are precious to me. How else would I decorate my Christmas trees?
Sprinkle them on.
Yeah, so this is what happens when I have enough caffeine over me. You get this. Yeah, sweet. Alright, so with that, closing our little bonus episode here. Thank you for joining us, obviously. And I just want to remind all you guys basically that we are very active in Discord. I haven't been there as much as I'd like to lately, but, you know, life happens. I still pop in, though, so I'm always around. You can always message me directly. But we have people usually in the VC for Europe in the evenings, and so late night for Aussies. But I would love to see our Aussie crew starting to jam on during the day or early evening here sometimes. Like, I can't really join because I'm a night shift worker, but I'd just love to see it because I'm always watching the Discord. Like, I've always got eyes on it, you know? Yeah, and like, we love it, man, because there's so much support, and we just love getting to know all of you guys.
Exactly. Like I recently teamed up with a couple of new people that joined in, and we started playing the new Gundam Evolution game. And I hate it, but yeah, but it's fair enough. You don't need it. It's fine. It's
I would rock tits at that game. You know I would.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't. So
I'd get sweaty as fuck, and you know it.
Yeah, I think that was my problem. I played from day one when people were actual sweating at the game, and I just got ruined, and I gave up. So I'm done with it. It's fine.
You're not an FPS person, so
nope. I definitely am not.
It looks like a lot of fun, though.
Oh. If you don't get killed instantly, yeah.
It's just me sitting here crying that I can't play the Gundam game I've been waiting for like a year for.
Oh,
Thanks, Bandai
yeah.
Namco. Real cool. Anyway, yeah. Obi, would you like to do this part?
Sure.
Give a quick shout out to our Patreon person, since
Exactly.
you speak to her on the daily.
Yeah, it's been amazing to see people coming and talking, and we have a new Patreon as well, Prelia. So thank you a lot for your support, and if you want, you could also join the Patreon, because it will help us a lot more with doing these kind of giveaways, or trying to give back to the community, because we have a few little extra goodies that we want to get ready for around Christmas time. So
and the thing is too, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like me and Obi have been going hard at this lately. Like, especially because it's a 2-man show as well. Like, it's just us writing, editing, publishing, all the ideas. Like, it's 2 brains now instead of 3. And like, just that extra support really helps us, and it really means a lot to us.
exactly.
It means a lot. So, I mean, if you can give the Evil Mouse Corporation however much a month to watch some Star Wars, I'm sure you can give us $1, because Obi has an evil spider on his head and an evil mouse. So,
Oh no!
but yeah, no, seriously though, thank you for all the support so far, guys. It's really nice seeing Prelia up in the Discord. Seems like a lovely human.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking, with that though, I think it's about time that you crank that out.
How about we slay that grey?
We are.
Because we are the knights of the hobby table.
We're never going to get that. We're going to start overlaying it in post.
Oh, no, I did that already. It's fine. I did it last time.
Good. No, we did it organically. It's fine, guys.
Yes, cut it off. Cut the feed. Cut it down.
What's the stopper? See you guys.
Bye.